What's going on, y'all? You already know who it is. She got D, aka LA Mars, and welcome back to another edition of the Rundown. What a week! What a week it's been, y'all. The grinding, the just getting to it every day, working, trying to make things happen. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm thankful to be back here with you guys to go over this game six. Yeah, game six. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of my word, and I haven't seen this, but I've heard through the grapevine. I heard through the grapevine. I just heard it because it was like an explosion, and I guess what I'm about to watch is an explosion from the Indiana Pacers. So I heard that this was a closeout game for the Thunder, and I heard that they weren't ready. So we're gonna look and see what happened because I mean, y'all probably already know game seven on the way. Game seven on the way. So I'm just trying to figure out what happened, how it happened, how did we get here, you know? Because like I said, I don't get the opportunity to really watch games like that at all. So I'm just trying to figure out what happened here, y'all. So I mean, game six back in Indiana. OKC Thunder, Indiana Pacers. This topic, I believe, of the night was Tyrese Halliburton, his calf. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, hoping that he's okay. Hoping nothing happened because here again, we understand what happened with KD in that situation. Don't wish on any injuries upon anybody at all. Don't care what injury it is. I just don't wish it upon anybody, but specifically that one as well because we know what happened in that series. You know, so hopefully that doesn't happen to Tyrese at all. So hoping for a decent, healthy rest of the series, you know, going into this next game. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. I don't even know what I'm about to look at. I really don't. I've heard through the grapevine that it wasn't good. It wasn't good. So let's let's go ahead and rip the band-aid off now, y'all. Let's see what we're looking at here. I just honestly don't know what's about to happen here.
You can't be thinking we're on the brink of a championship and don't worry about your family. Indiana's thinking one thing. We want to survive till Sunday. We've got to be thinking, let's focus and execute. That's a good start.
Hartenstein. Holmgren. Guarded by Siakam.
Oh,
has shown his defensive prowess in these finals.
that's a good move.
What a move from a 7-footer.
That's a good move, Chet.
Some ups and downs in the playoffs, but lately, right on the mark as Williams.
Oh, here we go. Here's a guy.
Tries again, left-handed, and
After getting 40 points,
that allows
man, let's see what he can do.
to find that lane. Oh, spin move.
Oh my gosh.
Jalen Williams again
Oh
gets
my
to the rim.
gosh.
Rick Carlisle does not like that.
They call it a timeout. It's 10 to 4.
Long rebound to Siakam. Siakam on the attack, count it, and a
Oh
foul.
boy.
Back-to-back buckets and a chance for a three-point play.
Really? I gotta look at that
On the
again.
attack like that.
Really? That's a
Shot
foul.
winding down, has to hoist up a three-pointer. Long rebound to Siakam. Siakam on the attack, count it, and a foul.
All right. Looked like he was falling down already, but okay.
Buckets and a chance for a three-point play. As Halliburton comes up the floor. Nimoy, corner three.
Uh-oh. Is that 10-10? Oh, man, 10-10 that fast.
So all of a sudden, Indiana playing off misses,
8-0
getting
run.
to their pace.
And Gilgeous-Alexander lows
Quiet
that
crowd.
left hand as
It's
well.
pretty good.
Finds Neesmith. Halliburton. Good ball movement. Nimoy.
That's
sidestep,
cash.
Tries another three. Knocks down another.
This man's been feeling it.
The bench for both teams have had huge games. Toppin fires away and hits the three.
Oh, my
All of
gosh.
a sudden they're in.
Here comes Obi.
OKC defense has not looked like it's had the same intensity.
Almost deflected. Hartenstein, his floater's up and good. Have not seen Wiggins guarding in. Step back three-pointer. And Jalen Williams hauls it in. T.J. McConnell forces another turnover. Bad pass.
No
Top and
way.
tries. Top and hit. There is no warm-up
Wow.
to him when he comes off the bench.
Another one?
Back to the rim. Turner goes high for the rebound. Halliburton's going to try. Finally gets one to go.
Oh my
Tyrese
gosh.
Halliburton from downtown. Caruso.
Oh.
Goes into Nembhard. Knocks down the shot. 6 seconds.
I like that move. Come here.
Goes into Nembhard. Knocks down the shot.
Oof, that's tough.
6 seconds. Splits the defense. Gets into the paint. Sidestep. Back.
Oh.
With 1.9 remaining.
He was looking for the foul on that one too.
Or not, he's on the floor, so we got to treat him that way, and that's the first part of it. And then the other part is nobody's 100%, so we got to come down on the other end and play just our brand of basketball, not worry about.
And they came right back.
All right, Lisa. And that's an
Weathered the storm so far.
in terms of what you do as McConnell gets inside of.
Look, y'all heard me say this before. I don't take nothing away from. I don't take nothing away from them that are not us. They're not that color. But look, man, please, man, they can play. They can play. Obviously, I know from growing up and everything like that. Yo, get to the shooter. You obviously know that they're the shooter. But don't underestimate, like I said, these white guys can hoop, man. They can hoop, man. And T.J. McConnell is one of them, man. Being able to find his niche in the league. And he's just a hard-nosed worker. He's just scrappy and he gets after it. But, man, how in the world did you let him do that, though? I say all that to say, because I think Peyton Pritchard is the coldest one out there right now. Peyton Pritchard is the coldest one out there. But how do you let T.J. McConnell do this to you? I need to know how that's possible.
We got to come down on the other end and play just our brand of basketball, not worry about what.
Thank you, Jalen.
All right, Lisa. And that's an interesting question in terms of what you do as McConnell gets.
Mind you, he went coast to
We got to
coast.
come down on the other end and play.
He went
just
coast to
our brand
coast
of
with it.
basketball, not worry about what.
Are you serious?
All right, Lisa. And that's an interesting question in terms of what you do as McConnell gets inside.
That's a shame. I'm sorry.
They've been playing under control.
That's
with
a
the right
shame.
amount of pace.
That's bad defense.
SGA at the elbow, loves that spot.
Oh.
Beautiful fake jump shot, got it.
Oh, I like that.
McConnell in the front court.
Again,
Halliburton. Step back, three-pointer. It's good. His second three-pointer of the game.
he don't look bad. I'm glad he's not,
Holmgren misses it.
Holmgren. What the
Step
heck?
back, three-pointer.
I'm
It's
glad
good.
Halliburton's healthy, though, but
His second three-pointer
what
of the
was
game.
that, bro?
Hartenstein throws it up, and Holmgren misses it. There comes Toppin the other way. You rarely see that from Holmgren. Neesmith the three, puts it in.
They got a timeout right there? That's where you mess up. You're not supposed to do that. That's a
Hands by Siakam. And Isaiah Joe gets it.
Oh.
Halliburton the steal. Here comes
Timeout right here?
Siakam, Neesmith.
Timeout right here.
Three, bang.
Yep. That one dunk that he missed changed everything. I'm not saying it had anything to do with the impact of the end of the game, but the run that was going. So, like, I think we talked about this probably a lot last time. It's a game of runs, obviously, within the game of basketball. But if you have an opportunity to be like, okay, you got 2 points, 3 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, you're going back and forth with possessions, right? But if you get to like 0, 4, 2, 3, like you're trying to stay in a good range, and that missed dunk that he had, the flow of the game, the energy in the arena, was in it. They're like, oh, okay, we got the ball, and then boom, the impact of that, they got, 6 points? Boom, boom. Like, that was rough. That was rough. Of course, you're going to take a timeout just to calm your troops down, because I don't know what's going on with OKC. This is not like them. So
Siakam up top. Nembhard hit some threes early, drives.
he has been hooping. Nembhard has been hooping. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
SGA baseline. Got it with Holmgren right behind
SGA is
him.
just smooth, man.
SGA baseline.
And you're just
Oh,
Halliburton. Caruso chasing him.
oh boy, here we go.
Spot, launches and hits long three-pointer from Halliburton.
Wow. This is a 20-point game.
Williams the drive, draws some contact, banks it home. What a tough shot. And Neesmith
It's tough.
shaken up.
It's tough.
Jalen Williams, 16 points, throws it away. Halliburton comes up with it.
Oh, nice pass.
Siakam for the slam.
That caught me off guard. Hold on. That caught me off guard.
Jalen Williams, 16 points.
That was a good pass, though.
Halliburton comes up with it. Cross court, Siakam for the slam.
Oh my gosh. Can we see another angle? No, I gotta see it one more time. I'm sorry.
Shaken
Yo,
up.
what? If Indiana wins this, that poster is gonna go for a while. That poster is gonna go for a while. For years.
Jalen Williams, 16 points, throws it away. Halliburton comes up with it. Cross court, Siakam for the slam.
Oh my gosh. Somebody told me his brother was in the building too.
Siakam
That was bad.
falling away, puts it in at the buzzer.
Siakam was letting the clip out. This is what I was talking about. Siakam needs to air the clip out. Air it out. Air it out, man.
Siakam falling away, puts it in at the buzzer.
Wow. They doing it at the right time too. At the right time.
Holmgren guarding him. Halliburton ducks under. Give it go. Halliburton.
I like that.
Good.
It's a nice
Somebody gets
pass.
on the board. Henrich Williams couldn't get it to fall. Siakam. Ben Shepherd's checked in. Beautiful pass.
Oh, that was a good pass.
Somebody gets on the board.
Oh, that's a good pass. No look.
Ben Shepherd's checked in.
Ooh, look at that. They don't even see. He's just gonna looking.
Beautiful pass, Turner.
It's a good
They're
pass.
dismantling. They haven't scored
Dang,
in
Mike
5
Green.
minutes here in the third. Gildas Alexander, Hartenstein, and the drought ends.
They see in the zone here.
McConnell gets inside. Obi Toppin off the bench, knocks it
Oh
over
my
Griggs,
gosh.
his third of the game. Williams, the SGA. Gets to his spot, jump shot, carrying, and a foul.
I respect it because he's gonna get to the spot no matter what. You're not gonna stop him. So.
Hartenstein guarding him. Nimhard launches his three-pointer. It's good.
Oh my gosh, bro! They're hitting everything.
McConnell drives inside. Nimhard thought about it. Shot clock at 4. He's going to have to put one up. Nope. Gets it to Siakam. His three. Got it.
Bro, they're hitting every three-pointer.
Jalen Williams, the Dort. And Dort gets
They're probably
one
not
to
making
go.
enough.
A rare three-pointer goes
They're not
down.
making enough.
17 minutes already. He's got
1 for
8
5, and yeah, they're
rebounds
not making enough.
to go with his 8 points, 4 assists.
Another
Top on
one?
the fake,
Oh
top on
my
the three.
gosh!
Puts it in. McConnell whips it out.
Oh
Toppin
my
tries
gosh!
again.
What is happening?
Batted Nimhard. Shepherd just gets it off. It's good! It's good at the buzzer!
Fourth quarter.
Actually, not too early. Batted Nimhard.
That's the game right there. That tell your troops to sit down. We're going to game 7. Sit them down now. I don't even need to look at nothing else. That's the game right there. Like, what? What?
Top on the fake. Top
What?
on the three. Puts it in.
What?
McConnell whips it out. Toppin tries again. Batted Nimhard. Shepherd just gets it off. It's good! It's good at the buzzer!
That's when it's a team's night. You got no answer. It's a team's night. They're all green. Green, green, green.
The thing is if you've watched these,
Green.
as McConnell does it again,
Everything is green.
we still have 8.5 remaining. Jalen Williams tries. And gets a three-pointer. Williams.
Is this bench players?
Wiggins deflected
Oh,
by
yeah.
T.J. McConnell.
Bench players. It was over with.
Forcing
Time
yet
of death
another
was
turnover.
time of death was at the end of the third quarter. This is
They
done.
just keep pouring it
They're
out.
cooked.
To it, and it
They're
was
cooked.
not there from the start.
Yeah, I don't even see. Yeah, there's no starters in there at all.
Reactionary, a
Yeah, I don't
step
see nobody.
behind, not instinctive.
I mean, I don't even know why we showing these highlights. Why are they showing these highlights for? This is over.
Shepard can't get it, but gets his own rebound.
Is this the Obi Toppin show?
From top
Like,
of lot, the
what the hell?
off-the-bounce game.
Nah, he's in his bag right now. He's having fun. Their bench is having fun, but this is the moment.
The Pacer players have talked about the impact their fans
Not Thomas
have
Bryant.
on them. They just love their basketball.
Thomas Bryant got a
knocks down a
three.
three. The magic carpet
Oh
ride
my
for the
gosh.
Pacers is not over.
I don't even know if I want to look at the box score. I don't even know if I want to do that right now. I just, this was an ass whooping. This was an ass whooping. They took them out to the shed and whooped their ass. You know, it was one of those things where you a kid, you did something wrong, and you getting to work. You getting to work. I mean, belt to ass. Let's go ahead and check this out, man. 108 to 91. I don't even know what to say, man. Chet Holmgren, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Jay Williams, man, talk about a turnaround game. 40 points, come back with 16 and 3. Hardenstein, 10. Lou Dort, oh my gosh, 3 points. And Shea Gilchrist, man, oh my gosh. 7 for 15. And 21 points. I don't want to. I don't think that's going to happen again. That's not happening again. I figured he was going to air the clip out a little bit more just because it was a closeout game. But I guess the avalanche was too much to bear from the Indiana Pacers. Wow. This was an all-around game. Siakam 16 and 13, 16 points, 13 rebounds. You got Nembhard giving 14 points. Miles, I don't know what the heck is going on with Miles Turner. Man, watch it. Where Miles Turner has a game of his life in Game 7. Because he has not been hooping at all, man. I mean, 1 for 9 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-point line, only able to give you 3 points. He has not given them anything. I mean, nothing. Naismith gave you 10 points. Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton. I got to give it to him. Shout out to him. 14 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound. I'll give it to him. 5 for 12 from the field. You know, coming in the clutch with an injury like that, I got to give him props, you know, because I was nervous. I really was nervous. I didn't want him to hoop at all. I mean, but when the chips are down and you got to lay it on the line like this and it's in the finals, it's a risky call, but thankfully it worked out for them for sure. Obi Toppin, 20 points. 20 points, 6 rebounds. Okay. T.J. McConnell. Oh my gosh. Look. T.J. McConnell, 12 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds. I mean, he was great. It looked like he was great. If the Indiana Pacers win, I shouldn't even say if because I know who I'm going with. I shouldn't even put if out there. But if they were to win Game 7, because this is just anything can happen now. Anything can happen now. But if they were to win Game 7, I'd have to tip my hat off to TJ McConnell. I would have to do that because he has been probably the most consistent player in this series. He has. And he's given him that motor. He's given him that edge, when it's needed. And it definitely gives you, the thought of like, oh, well, what could they have done in the last game if they left him in there like they needed to, instead of having Albert in there as like a decoy, Shoot. But shout out to TJ, man. TJ was hooping, man. And, I always give respect to the little guys, that you look at, like I said, you look them in the street, you probably won't even know who they are. But then it's a different story when they really, really in their bag, get into it. So expect TJ to get a bag this summer. Expect him to get a bag this summer. So you'll get a smooth, 30. I don't know about 40, but smooth 20, 30, 40, in that range this summer. He gonna get a bag. So that's but oh my gosh. 26% from the 3-point line for OKC, 35% for the Indiana Pacers. So we can see that. 8 for 30. 8 for the 30. Oh my gosh, OKC. 8 for 30. Sheesh. 31 for 74 from the field, though. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Rebounds, 46 to 41 Pacers. Oh, there's another one. There's a big number. OKC had 21 turnovers to Indiana Pacers 11. Wow. I've never seen OKC really have that problem like that. Yeah, I've never seen that. Yeah. There's not much to say about this. I got no. The best words you hear in any sporting event, especially in the game of basketball. Game 7. I can't remember when the last we saw Game 7. Was it Cleveland? Was it Cleveland? I think it was Cleveland and Golden State. I'm really trying to think about that. I think it was Cleveland and Golden State. I think it was. Wow. But it's why you have the best seed or be the number 1 seed or have the best seed in the league for this reason alone. For Game 7s. Even though you should be here, but this is why you're here, is to have that opportunity to have it in your building. So I'm going to sit here and still believe in the OKC Thunder. I want to sit here and say I wouldn't be surprised if this is a blowout. I really want to say that because I know this is the finals. I know this is the finals, and I know this is the Indiana Pacers. I know the level of intensity is completely different, but I kid y'all not, man. That 7-game series that the OKC Thunder went with the Nuggets, I feel like that was tough. That was really tough. I think that was series right there. Either of those teams could have been to the finals. Whoever won that series. Obviously, you got OKC winning that, but I just feel like that series alone was the toughest one for them. Even though they're in Game 7, it's a little different now, but I feel like that Game 7, when they blew them out, I think we're going to see that again. I feel like Shea, he's going to be prepared. He's going to be right. He's going to make sure he gets his guys right. I have no doubt that crowd is going to be loud. I mean, loud. I think they're going to be the loudest that they've ever been in their lives because this is theirs for the taking. And this ain't no like, 2012 Miami Heat, Kevin Durant and Russell. Like, yeah, they were young for sure, obviously, but this is a different era. This is a different time, and this is their moment. They got their MVP, and I think all these guys are going to air the clip out. I feel like SGA is going to air the clip out. I feel like Jay Will going to have a better game. Hopefully Chet will have a better game. I feel like all these guys. I think we might see an 18 piece from Caruso. I think we will because Caruso knows these moments. He understands it. He's a champion. He's been there plenty of times. So as far as being in these moments in the playoffs, so they'll be ready. They'll be ready. I hope we don't see another defensive lapse like this again. They don't really do that at all. I think if they were to have a defensive lapse, their record is pretty good as like changing it up. Like, okay, we messed up here. Boom, they come right back, and they're really good with that. Man, but yeah, I don't have much to say, man. I don't have much to say. Game 7, toast to the Indiana Pacers doing what they did in Game 6. They did what they're supposed to do. Obviously, they got in their building where they were, where they played great. They played great. They play fast. They hustle. So it's a really good game. I liked it a lot. From them to be in that position and do what they do. I really thought OKC was going to be mentally tough to handle that pressure. The crowd and all that. I guess you got to remember that they're still young. So I guess we all got to remember that between these two teams, they're young. So, but yeah, I think OKC is going to be making sure that they'll handle business at home. Man, I want to call it a blowout. I really do want to call it a blowout. I really do. But I mean, you done gave Indiana all the confidence in the world to get beat. You gave them all the confidence in the world to go beat up on OKC now because it's like, oh, we blew them out. Is there a formula here? Is there something in the armor that we can get? But I honestly feel like it was just OKC just didn't have it that night. I'm not saying they felt cocky or anything like that. I just don't feel like I feel like they didn't have it that night. And I feel like they had Game 7 in the bag, which is okay. They have it in their holster. Like, okay, now let's go ahead and tighten the screws, tighten them a little bit, and let's lock in now, But anyways, guys, that's it for me. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Always, just a pleasure. It's another episode of The Rundown. Like I said, we got plenty more episodes on the way, plenty more, topics to talk about. Don't get it twisted. I have heard about some topics about ring chasing. I've heard some crazy topics being on the road about, players' top 5 preferences, GOATs. Oh my gosh, man. I tell you what, man. It was a crazy conversation I had, a few days ago. I just try to let the younger generation have it, man. I try to let them have it because I think it's important to do your history. Do your history, read up on history, understand, and don't disrespect the people who paved the way, man. You can't sit here and disrespect people who paved the way, especially the GOATs who paved the way, So, but yeah. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna let it lie there. I'm gonna let it lie there for another time because, man, whoo-wee. But anyways, y'all, it's your guy, LA. I appreciate y'all being here with me, man. Until next time, man, and hopefully, I will be sitting on the other end as being with my pick, and not my team, but my pick to win the championship. Hopefully, I'll be on the right side of this. So, until next time, you guys. You see down there as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share to people. Appreciate y'all. Till next time, y'all. Be easy, be safe, be well. Peace.